Hello, assalamu alaikum. How are you? Sorry for being late. Can you hear me, please?
Wa alaikum salam, Mr. Mustafa.
You can hear you, sir.
Okay, fine. How are you all? I hope you're fine. I am really sorry about yesterday. Um, I don't know. On Saturday, this is mostly is the day they are doing service for the network. That's why many times we didn't find any network, even for phone calling. So I'm sorry about that. Um, I will try to adjust it. But the problem is on Friday, there is a Jum'ah prayer, and most of the people they are busy preparing. So I don't know. For now, we'll just keep it on Saturday. So let's start. I will share the screen with you. No, this one is very. Yes, can you see the screen, please? Tell me in the chat. Okay, fine. Welcome to lecture number 12. Today we are having a little application on some previous lessons because, practicing is a part of the learning process. Without practicing, especially in Arabic, you will feel lost. Then I'm going to briefly present the present verb conjugation and some additional notes about that, like I did with the past verb last week. And then we will be having the usual conversation practice. Today, we're going to introduce others. Last week, we introduced ourselves. Today, we will know how to introduce or how to talk about others. More specifically, the family. Okay, let me begin with the exercise I have today. It's a really interesting exercise. It's gathering many topics. It's connecting many topics, demonstrative pronouns or asma'ul ishara, nouns, and also pronouns. And when we are talking about pronouns, it means we are talking also about a verb conjugation. So this is the small paragraph. It's talking about a student, specific student. First, let me read it for you. Or shall I just pick one person to read it? If you are ready to read, just raise up your hand, unless I will just read it myself. Okay, I will read it myself. Okay, let me do the first reading. Where is the pen? هذا الطالب ذهب إلى المكتبة في الصباح وأخذ كتابه من المعلم لكنه ترك قلمه مع صديقه فرجع وأخذه ثم عاد إلى الفصل. Okay, again. هذا الطالب ذهب إلى المكتبة في الصباح وأخذ كتابه من المعلم لكنه ترك قلمه مع صديقه فرجع وأخذه ثم عاد إلى الفصل. So the practice is, I want to replace this noun here, الطالب, which means the male student. The male student. I want to replace it one time with الطالبة, which means female student, and الطالبان, two male student, and finally الطالبات, a group of female students. And of course, you will do the necessary adjustments because it's not only, you will not just remove this one and replace this one instead. No, there are some adjustments you need to do, okay? So who is ready to do the first one? I'll just want to remove this one and replace it with الطالبة. If you are ready, raise up your hand. Okay, we have 2, 3. Okay, I will choose Madam Shazia, because we have it long time she's not with us. Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, what happened for 2 weeks? We didn't see you in the class. I hope you are fine.
Sorry. But I'm in traveling soon. Now I'm in a hostel, so
Okay.
I take a lecture.
Most importantly, you are fine. Okay, you are ready to do the replacement for this الطالبة?
Okay.
Okay, start.
هذه الطالبة correct.
Yes.
ذهبت إلى المكتبة في الصباح.
Sorry, did you say ذهب or what?
ذهبت
Okay.
ذهبت إلى المكتبة إلى المكتبة في الصباح وأخذ كتابه من
وأخذ
المعلم
وأخذ or
I
what?
don't
It's okay, continue. Even if you have mistakes, no problem. We will adjust.
وأخذ كتابه
Yes.
وأخذ كتابه من معلمة
من المعلم.
من المعلم. Okay. لكنه correct.
لكنه you said?
لكنه ترك قلم
I'm asking
قلمها.
what you said. Begin from here. لكنه. This is the old one.
لكنه okay. لكنه ترك
like this.
قلمها.
Okay, قلمها.
مع صديقة فرجع وأخذها ثم عاد إلى الفصل.
Okay. Thank you so much. You really tried. I think you get some correct adjustment, and some others they are not correct. Okay, who else can give a try?
I can. Can I try?
Okay, go on, please.
هذه الطالبة ذهبت إلى المكتب في الصباح وأخذت كتابها من المعلم لكنها تركت قلمها مع صديقها فرجعت وأخذها ثم عادت إلى الفصل.
Okay, thank you. I think you did it better than Madam Shazia. But
Excuse me,
still, you have some errors.
Ustad, question here. But why people say T in the end instead of T with sukun? Like the
Yes,
habat.
I didn't say it's correct. I said there's some mistakes.
Okay.
I'm just trying for the person who will do it correctly. There are some, both of them yani, did some correct adjustment, but the majority are not that correct. So I'm still waiting. I'm still giving. Okay, we have one is called mid. Can you please open your mic?
Yes, can I speak once?
Yes, first introduce yourself. This is the first time you join us, right?
Yes, sir, I joined first time. I am Tanveer Ahmed. I'm from India and I'm a final year medical student.
MashaAllah. Your name is what?
Tanveer Ahmed.
MashaAllah. You are
Ahmed,
welcome.
Ahmed.
So you have been learning Arabic for a while, or this is your first time?
Actually, sir, I can read Arabic very well, but I cannot translate it.
Okay, this is nice, but translation is not problem. So you can do the adjustment we are trying to do.
Okay, sir. I will read once.
Okay.
هذا الطالب ذهب إلى المكتبة في الصباح وأخذ كتابه من المعلم لكنه ترك قلمه مع صديقه فرجع وأخذه ثم عاد إلى الفصل.
Okay. Your reading is quite right. But you said you cannot translate. This is your problem.
Yes, I can't translate, sir. I have read Quran. We pray Salah in Arabic. I know some different languages. Urdu. I'm fluent in Sanskrit. I know Hindi too, and I'm learning Turkish too.
Okay, perhaps you should go for my channel. You will find some essential lessons. It will help you so much. Let me type
Inshallah.
the name of my channel on the chat so that you will look for it.
Yes. So you can read.
Okay, thank you.
So
Can you replace this word الطالب with الطالبة, or it will be hard for you?
sir, Talib means student, male student, and Al Taliba means female.
Female student, yes. Once you replace the male student with the female student, there are so many adjustments here in this paragraph. Can you go through it, or we better take
No,
a
sir, I don't know, sir. This is the first time I've joined.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Anyway, you are welcome. And also you can check the YouTube channel for some basic topics.
Inshallah, I will check.
Okay, thank you. So who is going to do the try? I think Madam Sabina, she raised her hand and then she lower again. Are you ready to do it, or you can?
Okay, I will try.
Okay.
هذه طالبة ذهبت
Yes.
إلى مكتبها مكتبة في الصباح وأخذت كتابها من المعلم لكنها تركت قلمها مع صديقها فرجعت وأخذته. It still should be who because it's about قلم.
Yes.
وأخذته ثم عادت إلى الفصل.
Okay, thank you so much. You did it correctly. It's only some small pronunciation. Yes, is not a problem. I think like al-maktaba is supposed to be al-maktabati and al-taliba. هذه الطالبة because it's predicate. So let's see together the corrections here. I did it in blue color. First, the demonstrative noun هذا, it will be هذه. This is the first adjustment. هذه for feminine singular. And then الطالب, in order to convert a masculine to feminine, we add تاء مربوطة. Not in all cases, but mostly with most of nouns and adjectives that describe humans. Then the conjugation for the verb, the past verb, which we covered last week, because this one, الطالبة, is a third person. Right? So the right conjugation is تا, which is called تاء التأنيث. It's consonant. So it will be ذهبت, أخذت, تركت, فرجعت, وأخذته. Again, ثم عادت. So once you did one conjugation wrong, so it will affect the remaining paragraph, because we have in almost how many verbs here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 verbs. And all 6 verbs will be having the same exact conjugation because it's talking about the same person or the same subject. Okay, and then we have, apart from the verb conjugation, we have some possessive pronouns like كتابها, her book, So her in English is equivalent to her for third person feminine singular. كتابها. لكنها. This one, I have a question here. In لكنها. لكنها. This her, what is the type of this pronoun? Is it subjective pronoun, objective pronoun,
مجرور.
or genitive?
It's مجرور. This is jar.
But why? This لكن, if you want to know exactly what is the position of this pronoun, you identify this word, the type of this word that is connected to. لكن. This one, is it a noun, a verb, or a preposition? It's one of the sisters of إن. إن, لكن, إن أن, كأن, لكن. So we said, if you recall, any pronoun that is connected to one of those prepositions will be in objective. Why? Because اسم إن, or the noun of إن or لكن, is in accusative case, منصوب. Okay, that's why this one is going to be objective pronoun. Okay, I hope you are following. And then وأخذت who, this one here, we have a connected pronoun. Who can tell me the position of this who, of this pronoun? وأخذت who. Is it subjective or objective pronoun? If you know the answer,
It is objective pronoun.
Okay, engineer, please, I'm just trying to give chance for other people to think. So please,
Sorry.
if I'm asking question, you just raise your hand. Is what you said is subjective? Okay, any other answer? This one, I'm talking about الطالبة. أخذت, and then we have this pronoun. أخذت who. Who can tell me the position of this who? Is it subjective pronoun or objective pronoun? Nobody knows?
Is it a objective pronouns?
Okay, objective. Any other answer?
Because its meaning is she took it.
Yes, exactly. She
So
took
it
it.
is objective.
And it, this one is referring to which noun? We said any
The
pronoun
pen.
is referring to the what?
The pen.
Okay,
the
the
pen.
pen. So the original translation of this one, or if we analyze this word, it will be like this. أخذت هي القلم. Right? أخذت
Yes.
is a verb. Here is the subject, and القلم is what? The object. So here, this one is hidden. أخذت. Because we are talking about the same person. No need to refer or to mention the pronoun. And then this القلم, we replace it with this pronoun. أخذته. She took it. This is the translation in English. She took it. Okay. ثم عادت إلى الفصل. This is the adjustment whenever we replace الطالب with الطالبة. Okay, the second one, الطالبان. Who can do the same? Please, if you are ready, raise up your hand. We want to replace this word الطالب with الطالبان. Just think about it. I'll be back in a minute. Sorry, I'm back. Have you thought about it? Okay, you are giving the answer, madam. Okay, if you are ready, please you raise up your hand. Okay, I think Madam Ulfa, she wants to participate. Okay, please open your mic.
Okay, I want to try.
Okay,
هذان الطالبان
yes,
ذهبان إلى المكتبة في الصباح
okay,
وأخذان كتابهما من
yes,
المعلم لكنهما تركان قلمهما مع صديقهما
okay,
فرجعا I don't know. فرجعا وأخذاهما
okay.
فرجعا وأخذاه
وأخذاه or وأخذاهما?
قلما
They took what?
هو
Yes,
who
who? They took only one thing, right? So it will be who.
yes
Okay,
yes
and then?
ثم عادان إلى الفصل.
Okay,
I'm not sure about this فرجعا.
you did it all
Uh,
correct. Even the reading is perfect, but you have only one miss conjugation, which is ذهباني. The conjugation of third person dual is only ألف. ذهبا. هذان
oh yeah,
الطالبان
is it in
ذهبا.
past?
Yes, it's best. ذهبا وأخذا. Okay.
Oh,
تركا.
okay
What else? رجع.
رجع
Here وأخذاه.
أخذ
You will only add ألف like this. أخذاه. ثم عاد إلى الفصل. That's all. So once you
okay
choose, I'm just trying to emphasize the importance of knowing the conjugation, because if you do this one wrong, so it means you will do the remaining wrong. So thank you so
yes
much.
yes
Even your reading was perfect. Thank you about that.
okay thank you.
Okay. And then we have the last one, الطالبات. الطالبات. Who is going to do it? If you are ready, just raise up your hand. Okay, we need new faces.
Okay.
Engineer, I know you are always active. I really appreciate that. Okay, anybody? It's okay if you do mistake, no problem.
I will try. May I try?
Okay, go on.
Okay, I will try. هؤلاء الطالبون ذهبوا إلى المكتبة في الصباح.
Wait, we are talking about الطالبات. You said الطالبة or what?
Oh, الطالبات it's feminine
Yes,
plural.
feminine plural.
Okay. So it will be ذهبنا. هؤلاء الطالبات ذهبنا إلى المكتبة في الصباح.
Okay.
وأخذنا كتابهما من المعلم.
كتابهما.
No, it's كتابهن.
هن, yes.
كتابهن من المعلم. لكنهما تركنا قلمهما.
Again, قلمهما.
هن قلمهن مع صديقهن.
صديقيهن.
هن.
Because it's genitive.
صديقهن. فرجعنا وأخذه.
this will help
وأخذه. Yeah, it should be وأخذهنه. هو. ثم
let me
عاد.
give you a clue here. This one, the subjective or objective pronoun, usually it's the last. So after you do the conjugation, you add this pronoun.
It just
So try-
didn't sound right to me. That's why I wasn't sure. وأخذهنه ثم عادنا عدنا.
This one, there's a little
Yeah. إلى الفصل. It's difficult. Okay. عدنا إلى الفصل.
it will be like this. عدنا. This alif will be omitted because if you will leave it, it will be very hard to pronounce. عادن, it will be hard. Okay. But this one, we still doing it here. أخذ. Can you conjugate this one? أخذ. Can you conjugate it again?
In أخذهن.
No. Conjugate it only without who. Like
Without.
this one here. Like this one, you said الطالبات.
Like you want to do it for all or just for the plural feminine?
Yes, for plural feminine.
Okay.
You said ذهبنا, right?
Yes. So it's good. أخذنا. أخذهن.
Like this, right?
أخذنا.
So this is a conjugation. Then we have an objective pronoun here. You will add it here. أخذنا هو. أخذنا like this.
أخذناه.
So the conjugation comes first. Conjugation comes first, and then after that, if there is any subjective or objective pronoun, you just attach it. That's all.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You did it correctly, and also your reading was very perfect. Okay. So let's move. I will leave it also. We didn't do it for I think dual feminine and also for plural masculine. So I will leave it for you to do it yourself as a homework. Then let's move to our topic today. I want to go quickly because I know many of you know the the present verb. Sorry. The present verb conjugation. First, present verb has both prefixes and suffixes, unlike the past verb. In the previous lesson, we talked about past verb conjugation, and they all go around suffixes. We add suffixes at the end of the verb. But here we have in both prefixes and suffixes. Okay? These are the table that we used to have for the three persons, first, second, and third. For first person, masculine singular, mufrad mudhakkar, or mufrad muannath, both of them we add only alif as a prefix, like this. And for dual, both dual and plural, regardless of the gender, we add na. So if we have a verb like yaf'al, so we will remove the first ya, yaf'al, and we replace it with alif, af'al. Or if we are a group of people, two or more, we add na, naf'al. Okay? Then second person, to make it correct, all second person conjugation begins with ta. Look at it here. Ta, 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 ta. That's it. Okay? Then for masculine singular, we only have a prefix of ta. For masculine feminine singular, we have an additional of ya nun. This ya, we used to call it ya al-mukhatabah al-mu'annatha, the feminine addressee. It's only for second person feminine singular. You will never see it again. Okay? So if I'm talking to a female, a single female, I will conjugate the verb, the present verb, by adding the prefix of ta and the suffix of ya nun. Then as usual, for both duals, we add ta again, and then alif nun, and always this alif nun, this nun of dual, it's always labeled with kasra. The case ending is kasra, as you see it here. تذهبان, تشربان, هذان, الطالبان. It's always labeled with kasra. Okay, then masculine plural, we add waw noon like we did with past verb, and with feminine plural, we add noon, only noon. Finally, okay, no problem. Finally, we have third person. Third person, for masculine, it begins with ya. Masculine singular begins with ya. Masculine dual begins with ya. Masculine plural begins with ya. And for feminine, it begins with ta for both dual and singular, and ya for plural. Yeah, this one is mistake. Yeah, sorry. I take it copy, that's why. So in both singular, we have only the prefix ya and ta. For the duals, we have prefix in addition of alif noon as usual. And lastly, for plurals, we have waw noon and na again. The only difference between these two here, we have ta as prefixes. Here we have ya. This is the only difference between the conjugation of second and third person. Plurals, of course. Okay. I have some notes about present verb, the same I did with past verb. First, the case ending of present verb, sorry. I take it copy, that's why. The case ending is always ضمة. يأكل, يشرب, يذهب, يترك, يفكر. Unless we add something that will change this case ending. And another note that the first letter of the verb, which is the one directly after the prefix, is always, or in most of the cases, is consonant. So it's labeled with sukoon, this consonant. Yesh, sh, is also consonant. Yeth, yet, yetruk. But here, yufakkir. This one is not consonant because this ka has shadda, is duplicated. Okay. And the same case as past verb. In past verb, we said only third person singular doesn't have connected pronoun. Okay. So يذهب الولد. Here the subject is obvious, is not connected to the verb. And also for the feminine singular. أين فاطمة? فاطمة تأكل. Supposed to be تأكل here. So third person singular, we either see the subject obvious like this, we will see it in the sentence as a noun, or it will be hidden pronoun like here, تأكل. Supposed to be تأكل here. And lastly, the same exact case with past verb, whenever we start the sentence with a verb, this verb will be in the singular format as long as the subject is a third person. Here I'm talking about Ali and Fatima. So here it's a third person. So the verb, I started with the verb, it will be singular. يأكل علي اللحم. تأكل فاطمة اللحم. The only thing that changed is the prefix ya for masculine and ta for feminine. يأكل, تأكل, تأكل فاطمة اللحم. Here يأكل الولدان اللحم. Here it's dual. It's supposed to be يأكلان. But because we begin with the verb and in the same time this subject is a third person, we will keep the verb on the singular format. يأكل الولدان اللحم. تأكل البنتان اللحم. يأكل الأولاد اللحم. And finally, تأكل البنات اللحم. If we exchange between the subject and the verb so that we will make the sentence to be nominal sentence, in this case we will have to conjugate the verb. علي يأكل، فاطمة تأكل، الولدان يأكلان اللحم، البنتان تأكلان اللحم، الأولاد يأكلون اللحم، البنات يأكلن اللحم. Okay, this is only happening when we begin with the verb and in the same time the subject is a third person as I indicated here. Okay, so if we have a first or second person, in both cases we will conjugate the verb like here. نأكل اللحم, this is a first person. We are group talking. نأكل اللحم. So even if we exchange نحن نأكل اللحم, نحن نأكل اللحم. Okay, so here the verb didn't change. In both cases, whether we begin with the verb or begin with the subject, the verb will be conjugated. And also second person تأكلان, تأكلان اللحم, or أنتما تأكلان اللحم. Okay, about this part, I will leave the conjugation for you also to do it yourself because I don't want to waste more of your time. We need to go directly to the conversation. So please, about this present verb, do you have any question? Do you have any misunderstanding, any confusion? If you have, please tell me in the chat or raise up your hand. Okay, is it clear? Even if it's clear, you just tell me.
I have one doubt.
Okay.
This second person singular and third person, no, second person masculine and third person feminine. Both
Second
are
person. Let me go back.
second person masculine and third person feminine. Both begins with ta, right? So how do we identify which one is which?
Say this one. Ta here and ta here, right? This is your question, right?
Masculine singular. Ah, yeah, that's correct. Yes.
Both of
How
them.
do you?
Yes, there is no any indication to differentiate between them. Both of them will be having the same everything, but only the context of the sentence. Let me give you an example. You see what?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
You are about to say something. So if I'm
No,
talking to a person,
No, okay.
ماذا تفعل؟ ماذا تفعل؟ Okay. This one here we conjugated by adding ta, right?
Yeah.
ماذا
This
تفعل؟
this could be either masculine singular or feminine singular, right?
Yes, masculine singular, second person, or feminine singular, third person. How can we differentiate is only the context. For example,
Okay.
if I'm talking to you, understand?
Okay.
The context of
Okay.
the sentence. You will know how to differentiate.
Okay,
Like,
fine, yeah.
Like if I'm saying Ahmed, ماذا تفعل? So I'm talking to Ahmed.
Okay, yes.
So in this case, it's a masculine singular, second person, right?
Correct.
Okay, but if I say أين فاطمة؟ ماذا تفعل؟ أين فاطمة? Where is Fatima? What she's doing? So in this
So
case,
you have to.
yes, she's absent. She's a third person. She's not. She's not included in the conversation.
You have to know it only. You know it only from the context. Yes, thank you.
I have to say يكتب أحمد, or I can say أحمد يكتب. يكتب أحمد رسالة. Ahmed writes a letter. One of the ways you can always rely on it, 2 or 3 word sentences. هو يكتب رسالة. I can say he is writing a letter. هو يكتب رسالة. هو يكتب كتاب أو قصة, story. This is story. This is a letter, like a written letter. Or you want to say kitab.
Okay.
In the beginning level, you need to accumulate a great number of verbs and nouns. Then you have to remember the present tense. For conjugation, you can check the video that I shared a couple weeks ago about how you can start conjugating Arabic verbs. Stick to the singular form first. Only you, masculine, you, feminine, I, he, and she. Only at the beginning level. Don't go to the other forms, which is the dual, the plural yet, because you need to master verb conjugation in the singular forms only singular forms. I keep repeating that all the time to my students because they try to translate ideas from their native language or context from their native language. It's great to do that, but the structure of languages are quite different, so make sure you just follow those easy steps, which is verb, pronoun, or name, and then a noun. Like he writes a letter, she writes a book. I write, let's say, I write a word, أكتب كلمة. She writes a word. So I have a word, I have letter, I have book, I have story. All of these are nouns that I learned. And then I have he writes, she writes, I write, you write. Yeah, I write, you write. Yeah, the two forms, which is masculine and feminine. أنا أكتب, أنت تكتب, أنت تكتبين, هو يكتب, هي تكتب. خلاص, that's all.
Okay.
And now, let's see. I'm going to look at the chat and see. يكتب في القرآن. خديجة كتبت رسالة لحبيبها. جميل جدا. So you see Hamza put the sentence in the past. That's great. خديجة كتبت رسالة لحبيبها. Khadija wrote a letter to her dear one. يكتب كتب جيدة. ممتاز.
You are talking about the verb conjugation
so
in
we
general.
say يكتب كتب جيدة. That's a great example.
Hello.
And I'll tell you why I'm taking this example, because I need you to be mindful of something that I've repeated in previous videos. يكتب كتب.
Sometimes when I give patients exercises, I tend to forget the problem.
Sorry. Okay, this was a video speaking. I thought the person, Madam Maria, she's the one speaking. Anyway, the only way to differentiate between the two ta is the context. Okay, there is no way you can differentiate تفعلوا or تفعلوا. Okay, both of them.
Okay,
you will
thank
be
you.
having. Okay, I hope you get the point. With some examples, we will clarify it, inshallah. So, any other question about this part before we move forward? If it's clear, just tell me it's clear. Okay. So I will leave these 3 verbs for you to conjugate them. يشربوا, يفكروا, and يهاجروا. We already covered them in past verb conjugation last week, and you are to do it again with present verb. Okay, the conversation today is about introducing others. And whenever you want to introduce any person, you can hardly do that without using the demonstrative nouns, which is asma'u al-ishara. These are the 5 demonstrative nouns in Arabic. It's like you want to introduce someone, you want to say, this is my friend, this is my brother, this is my father, and whatever. You will use it, whatever the person you want to introduce him. Anyway, you are going to use one of these demonstrative nouns, okay? So first, I want to clarify the difference between 2 concepts, al-a'ilah and al-usra. Who can tell me the difference if you know? I think all of you almost know the difference.
I think Usra is a husband, wife, and children, and Aila is a whole family.
Yes, exactly. Al-a'ilah, I'm talking about the whole family, the extended family that contains grandparents, grandchildren, uncles, cousins, nephews, fathers, mothers, and brothers, and so on. But al-usra is the small unit of al-a'ilah. Al-usra that has only parents and children. 2 parents, a husband and a wife, and their own children, okay? Because in English, we are using only one concept for both of them, family. Or maybe we will have to add like extended family to differentiate it from family. Or do we have anything else in English? Maybe, I don't know. Then the difference between al-am and al-khal. I hope you all know the difference. Can someone differentiate between both of them?
Can I?
Just give chance for others, please.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else can differentiate between al-am and al-khal? Okay, we have Madame Shazia. Go on, please.
Is a father, brother,
Okay, father, brother.
and Khal is the mother of brother.
Okay, exactly. Thank you. We also have one single word in English, which is uncle. This one means, it could mean the brother of my father or the brother of my mother. But in Arabic, we have 2 different concepts. We have al-am. Am means uncle, who is the brother of my father. And al-khal is the brother of my mother, okay? And also, by the way, we are having, or as extension, we are having cousin, the word cousin. It can be son of my uncle, who is the brother of my father, or son of the uncle who is the brother of the mother. Is a little confused in English. Only the context of the sentence will determine which one you are talking about. Let's have some vocabularies about family in Arabic. First, we have ab means father and means mother. I know all of us we know about that. And then we have walid. This word, it means a parent, okay? The singular of parents. But also it means a father because it's masculine. If we want to use it as a mother, so we will add ta'un marbuta, walidah. So you can use both of them instead of ab and You can say abi, my father, or walidi, my father. Ummi or walidati. Okay, then we have jadd, grandfather, and jaddah, grandmother. And hafid, grandchild, for masculine. And then if we want to get the feminine, we will add only ta'un marbuta. Here, as you can see, jadd, jaddah, walid, walidah, hafid, and hafidah. All what we did, we added ta'un marbuta. Okay, and also here, ibn, ibnah. Okay, we have akh means brother, ukht, sister. Ibn means son, and ibnah means daughter. Okay, so we have nephew, and niece. Okay, what we will do combination between these four vocabularies. If I want to say nephew, the son of my brother, where is the word son? Here. I will take it, copy here. Son of my brother, and brother means akh. Ibnu akh. Ibnu akh, son of brother. If I want to say son of my brother, so I will add ya. Ibnu akhi, my nephew. Ibnu akhi. Okay, the same way here. Daughter of brother. Where is the word daughter? Ibnah. And then brother, ibnatu akh. Ibnatu akhi, my niece. Okay, then daughter of sister. Here is the word daughter, ibnat, and then sister. Ibnatu ukht, and then son of sister. Here is the word son, ibn, and then sister, ukht. Ibnu ukht. Ibnu ukhti, son of my sister. Okay, then we have these words we talked about, am and am means uncle. And the difference, am, again, the same, both of them are the same way. Am, this is male, the uncle. If we added ta'un marbuta, it will become ammah, aunt. Okay. Then khal, uncle again, but this is the brother of my mother. And then if we added ta'un marbuta, it will be khalah. Okay, again, we will do the same. Cousin. I want to say son of my uncle. Where is son? Here. Ibn. Of my uncle. Where is uncle? Here. Am. Ibnu am. If I want to say my cousin, it will be Ibnu ammi, my cousin. Okay? Or the son of my uncle. Then daughter of uncle. Where is daughter? Ibna. And then uncle means am. Ibnatu am. And then again, son of uncle, which is khal, the brother of mother. Here is son again, ibn, and then khal, ibnu khal. And niece, daughter of uncle, here is ibna. And aunt, this is supposed to be aunt. Ibnatu khala. And this one is amma. Okay, these are the main vocabularies you will need in family. So now I want someone to volunteer to just try to give me some information about his family, as if we are together and he is introducing his family to me. This is my father. Only simple sentences. This is my father. He is a doctor, for example. This is my mother. She is a teacher. This is my brother or eldest brother. He is a student. This is my sister. She is an engineer, maybe. So simple sentences. Today, I'm not going to give you some sentences so that you will not read from the sentence. So who is ready to do so? If you are ready, please raise up your hand. No one? Or should I just pick randomly? Hello, are you there? Okay, is there any problem about the question? Is it hard or something? Just feel free to speak.
Not hard.
So everybody's quiet.
Hello, Salam.
عليكم السلام. يا معلمة, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
You want to try?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just give simple question. This is my father, he is doing so. This is my mother, she is what? This is my brother.
هذا أبي
نعم.
هو طبيب.
Okay.
هذا أمي هذه هذا أخي كبير هو طالب في الجامعة.
Okay, sorry, my connection was gone.
I thought it was from my side.
You said
هذا
هذا أبي.
هذا أبي هو الطبيب.
نعم.
هذه أمي هي المعلمة
هي
معلمة في المدرسة الثانوية.
نعم.
هذا أخي كبير.
Okay, you want to say my eldest brother, right?
نعم my
أخي
senior brother.
أخي الأكبر.
أخي كبير.
No, not
أوكي
كبير.
أخي الأكبر
هذا أخي
هو
الأكبر. نعم.
هو هو في الجامعة. هو في الجامعة.
أوكي، هو طالب في الجامعة.
في الجامعة. هذه أختي.
نعم.
صغيرة.
هذه
هي
أختي الصغيرة.
الصغيرة.
نعم.
هي طالبة في المدرسة الثانوية. هذا ابن.
هذا ابني. أوكي.
هذا ابني.
أوكي.
هو 5 سنة. 5 سنة.
لديه 5 سنوات.
لديه 5 سنوات.
نعم.
هذه ابنتي.
نعم.
لدي 3 سنوات.
3 سنوات. نعم.
3 سنوات. هذا
Okay,
أم.
I think is enough. We are talking about the small الأسرة, only the small family. Okay. Thank you, معلمة. Thank you so much. Again, I want to talk about the difference between big or old and eldest. We have two. كبير means I hope you see the screen. Can you see the screen, please? If you see it, you just tell me in the chat.
Yes.
Okay. We have كبير and we have أكبر. كبير means old or big. أكبر means eldest or biggest. Okay. So if I want to say my eldest brother, it will be أخي الأكبر. أخي الأكبر. This is different from أخي الكبير. Right? أخي الأكبر, it means he is the eldest. No one is older than him. But أخي الكبير, maybe he is older than me, but we still have an eldest brother. Okay? The feminine of these two adjectives is, here we will add only تاء مربوطة, and here we will remove ألف كبرى. This one is labeled with ضمة. So we can say أختي الكبيرة or أختي الكبرى أختي الكبيرة. My old sister or my older sister. أختي الكبرى, my eldest sister. Okay, I hope you are following me. So, who else can give a try? If you want to add any other information about the family, now we are focusing on stating the person and his own occupation. Like معلمة حواء, she added the age of her children. هذا ابني, this is my son. لديه 5 سنوات. He is 5 years old. And she said هذه ابنتي, she's my daughter, this is my daughter. And she said هي لديها 3 سنوات. Okay, so if you want to add, I think from the previous lesson or from the previous lecture, we included some information. So who again is ready to participate? If you are ready, please raise up your hand. Anyone? Or no one is ready? Everybody is shy. Hello?
Assalamu alaikum.
Shall I try?
Wa alaikum salam. Okay.
Yes.
This is Mr. Abu Bakr. How are you?
Yes. I will try.
Okay, give a try, please. Bismillah.
Okay. هذا أخي هو مهندس.
Okay.
هذا ابني هو الطبيب.
هو طبيب.
هو طبيب.
Okay.
هذه أختي هي طباخة.
طباخة. هي طباخة.
هي طباخة.
Let me write it.
Yes.
هي طباخة.
طباخ.
Like this.
طباخة. No,
طباخ means a male cooker.
Cooker, yes.
طباخة means a female cook.
Cooker. Yes, okay.
Okay, what about your parents? Your father and mother?
Okay. هذه أمي.
Okay.
هي معلمة.
Okay.
هذا أبي.
نعم.
هو مدرس.
Okay, هو مدرس, a teacher.
هو مدرس. نعم. هو مدرس.
Okay.
مدرس. Yes.
ما شاء الله.
Thank you.
What about ما اسم أبنائك? You said my son ابني طبيب, right?
نعم.
ما اسمه؟
اسمه سليمان.
سليمان, ما شاء الله. اسمه سليمان. Okay. ما عمره؟
سليمان.
كم عمره؟
ما عمره؟
كم عمره؟
كم عمره؟ 23. ثلاثة. عمره ثلاثة. No.
You want to say what? Say it in English.
He is 23 years old.
23.
Yes.
So عمره 23.
نعم. عمره 23.
23 سنة. Okay.
23 سنة. نعم.
Okay, mashallah. This is nice. Okay, do you want to add anything?
No, it's okay
about
for now.
the family? Okay,
It's
no.
okay now.
Thank you, Mr. Abu Bakr. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, I think Madam Shazia, she also wanted to participate.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go on, please. Let me go back to.
هذا أبي.
Okay. His name is what?
His name اسمه محمد ظريف.
Okay. You can say it in two ways. You can say هذا أبي محمد, or you can say هذا أبي اسمه محمد. Okay.
هذا أبي اسمه محمد.
Okay.
هذه أمي.
ماذا يعمل أبوك؟
أبوك he was died.
Okay, sorry about that.
And
Okay, you can say it. Can you say he was what he used to do?
sorry, I couldn't understand what you say.
Okay, just continue, please.
Okay. هذا أمي.
هذه
أمي. sorry.
Okay, هذه أمي.
اسمها correct. اسمها ساس بيبي. وهذا جد.
جدي.
okay.
You want to say my
وهذا
grandfather?
جد. وهذا جدي.
Okay.
اسمه يوسف.
نعم.
وهذه جدة.
جدتي.
sorry جدتي.
Okay,
واسمها
just focus on your siblings, your brothers and sisters.
okay. هذا أخي. اسمه أنور.
نعم. And what he's doing?
وهو he work in hospital. He's
Okay.
perfusionist.
You can say, like
So
we
what-
said previously, you can say, instead of saying his job, you can say he is working in a hospital. هو يعمل في مستشفى, or هو يعمل في مشفى.
هو أعمل في المستشفى.
نعم.
correct. هو أعمل في المستشفى.
يعمل
مستشفى في المستشفى.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
هي أختي. اسمها سايرة.
هي or هذه.
هذه أختي. اسمها سايرة. وهي معلمة.
وهي معلمة. Okay. Anything else you would like to add? If you want to say something, or you need to know the meaning of something, just say it in English and I will help you.
Okay. More family members.
Like how?
Okay. هذا خال.
Okay, you want to continue saying about them? It's enough to talk about only your parents and your siblings.
Okay.
Unless you don't have anything else to add.
Okay. So when I say I have no uncle, so what I say?
Okay, you can say I have no uncle, right? You
Okay.
can say ليس لدي عم.
Okay.
ليس لدي عم. Okay. Or ليس لدي أبناء. Maybe you are married and you are not yet blessed with children. ليس لدي أبناء. I have no children. okay? Because Laysa used to negate nominal sentences. Okay, anything else about your family? Okay, anyway, so that we will not waste time. Thank you so much for your participation.
Thanks.
Okay, anybody else want to participate before we close? Because we already exceeded the time. If you want to say, to introduce your family, if you want to ask question, if you want to say anything, please, you just open the mic and say it directly. If it's clear and okay, just tell me in the chat.
Yes, it is clear. The chat is clear, very clear.
Okay.
Saying yes, very clear.
Thank you, Mister. Anybody with any question, please, before we close?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, about the question, I received a question from our brother. He's the first time to attend. He can read, but he cannot understand. So in order to understand, you need not only to read, ability of reading, anybody can do it, but also you need vocabularies, because you cannot, or you will not be able to build a sentence without any vocabularies in your head. This is number one. Number two, you need a little of essential topics like pronouns, like parts of speech, like verb conjugation, like these essential things we are talking about, like demonstrative pronouns, possessive pronouns, and so on. Because either you choose to build sentences, nominal sentence or verbal sentence, you need these topics. So it's a process. Even if you have some difficulties now, but with time and with small practicing, you will be able to reach. Lucky, inshallah, for you, soon enough, I will begin the vocabulary course on my channel. It is going to be arranged, inshallah. So I think the course that I'm working on now, this Arabic Essentials, is very important to any beginner. So don't give up. Just keep watching the videos, keep participating in the online lectures, even if you don't completely understand the whole thing. If you go up with 10% or 20% of what we are saying, it's a benefit. With time, you will see the effect. Apart from that, thank you so much for attending the class. And sorry again for yesterday. And till we meet, inshallah, next week. If you have any question, again, you can reach me through our Facebook group. Anytime I'm around. If you have any question, if you have anything, you need any help about with anything, you just please reach me out. I'll be there all the time. Thank you so much, and till we meet next week.